I'm Davey. I'm awesome. Welcome to the Comic Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos, and I respond to them. And in between responding to your comments. 3,026 years from today, life is going to be either really good or really bad. It's 50-50. So, kicking off this week's Comic Corner with last week's Comic Corner, the Universal Monster dad jokes. My brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Stop calling Nutella it! She is a beautiful performer. The way she works that pole, wow. I thought I saw Ronald McDonald giving the I Have a Dream speech." First of all, pretty sure that's blasphemous. Second, I'm not talking about some stripper. I'm talking about that disgusting brown spread that people love to use instead of peanut butter. You're awful. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Anchovy omelet frosty."
Ew.
Dude, enough. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Saki, good." He actually put exclamation points in there, but that's just how I heard it in my head. Then Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "What do zombies eat for dessert? Ladyfingers." What's a skeleton's favorite instrument? A trombone. Then Jay McCool commented, "So you think Bret Hart needs to let the Goldberg thing go?" Let me be careful in how I answer that. Yes, but not in the sense of like, oh, stop whining. More in the sense of like, you're hurting yourself holding on to the anger. I get why he's upset. It ended his career. There was so much more he could have done. Like Bret Hart and Kurt Angle, that would have been freaking awesome. But it happened, it's over, and the only person you're hurting at this point is yourself. Then Jay McCool commented, "Maybe you're more dramatic than you think." How could you say that? Then Jay McCool commented, "Whatever happened to J Spud? Who cares?" Probably my brother milked that joke until it was dead and then decided to just stop. I don't know. Or if you want to go with the premise that he's real, whatever happened? Probably something awful. My dad used to wash the car with me. I was really happy when he finally got a sponge.
Sorry.
Then I'm going to give you awesome stories. Weird laws for Halloween. Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "So basically you cannot go trick-or-treating if you're past the age of 12? What? Yes, in Virginia you're not allowed to trick-or-treat past the age of 12. Then Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "Here's another Halloween weird law. In Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, you cannot publicly celebrate Halloween if it falls on a Sunday. However, celebrating it on Saturday the 30th is okay." That's similar to what they do in most parts of Nevada. See, Nevada Day, the day it became a state, is October 31st. So in several cities, like when I was growing up living in Carson City, we actually celebrated Halloween on the 30th. For some reason here in Reno, they don't do that. It's the 31st. It's just Nevada Day and Halloween. So as a kid, sometimes to get extra candy, we'd get our parents to take us out on the 30th and then come up to Reno and do it on the 31st. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Wow, I dress like a nun when it's not Halloween." Well, then stay out of Alabama, or you will go to jail. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "A couple other weird laws for you. In Hollywood, California, people are not allowed to use silly string between midnight on Halloween and to noon the next day. So use it all you can until 11:59. I don't get that either. I would understand banning the use of public silly string. It gets all over the place. It's annoying. But just one night. No mustache in church. You can't wear a mustache when you're attending church on Halloween in Alabama." Man, Alabama is really strict about church things. Like, I get that's the Bible Belt, but, come on. Maybe some of us praise Jesus with fake beards. Then Jay McCool commented, "I trick-or-treated until I was 15. Granted, I was also taking my siblings out, but that was just an excuse to get free candy. Whatever works. When love is real, the farts don't matter." Then I'm going to give you awesome wrestling, where I reviewed NXT Halloween Havoc 2024. Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "I thought NXT Halloween Havoc was good, and I had some fun watching it." Good for you. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, Hershey. Oh. Yeah, I'd judge him for sounding like Homer Simpson, but every time I hear about Hershey, Pennsylvania, I do the same thing. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Great, now I'm going to have to watch this. You made it sound so good." What do you want me to do? Lie to you and tell you it was fantastic even though it was just okay? Sorry. Then Jay McCool commented, I agree, it was good, but not great. Like I said, it's worth watching if you've already got Peacock. But had I ordered this on pay-per-view, my review probably would have been very different because I would have been more upset. In Europe, what we call an elevator, they call a lift. I guess we're just raised different. Then on my Davy's Awesome Food, where I reviewed Mountain Dew Voodoo 2024, a new mystery flavor every year. My brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, I got no soda jokes, but here's some voodoo jokes. My buddy said he made a voodoo doll of me. I think he's pulling my leg. I found my son playing with a voodoo doll. He had already promised he would stop. I really felt like I got stabbed in the back. I stuck pins in the voodoo doll of my arch enemy. I managed to cure his backache and help him quit smoking. I went to an acupuncturist the other day. When I got home, my voodoo doll was dead. To whoever has my voodoo doll, please scratch its hiney. I'm in public. Thank you. Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, I gotta say, the Mountain Dew Voodoo is delicious to drink, but it's not delicious to splash in your face. Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, the Mountain Dew drinks you reviewed are all good drinks to try out. I disagree. First one was delicious, second one was nasty, this last one was okay. Then Jay McCool commented, earlier this week Mountain Dew unveiled its strawberry candy. After I saw this comment, I looked it up. They unveiled that November 1st. I uploaded this on the 31st. I actually filmed it a few weeks ago, but then the Krabby Patty collab came out and the Chicken Big Mac, and I thought those were just more interesting. I wanted to get them out first. But okay, I got it out just in time to make my guess. And apparently I was wrong. Although I will say this, I can't understand what they're talking about. What strawberry candies are you eating? Because that did not taste like strawberry. I'm guessing it's supposed to be those ones that you used to get from your grandparents or teachers in school. Those little hard candies that once you got down to the center, it was like a little bit gooey strawberry filling. Is that what you were talking about? It tasted nothing like that. I was tasting green apple. But okay, I was wrong. Then again, the first year I was wrong. They said it was lemon head. I tasted grapefruit very clearly. Second year, I guessed that one right. And it was nasty. Okay, so I guess this one wrong. I also got the Twinkies mystery flavor wrong. They later unveiled it was blue raspberry. Then again, I'm gonna say, how the heck is the flavor of blue raspberry when that's not a real thing? I need a password that was at least 8 characters long. So I picked Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Then, on my Davy's Awesome Movies, where instead of actually reviewing a movie, I ranked the initial Universal Monster movies, Daniel DeLeon69 commented, I would say the Mummy movie was my least favorite from the Universal Monster movies, and the Frankenstein and Bride of the Monster are my favorites to watch. Frankenstein seems to be the majority favorite. That or the Wolfman. But mostly Frankenstein. Either way, I liked those movies. Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, I really liked your rankings video on the Universal Monster movies, Davey. I'm glad. Then first-time commenter Disney Fan 16672 commented, technically we did get a modern retelling of The Creature from the Black Lagoon. So popular, in fact, that it won Best Picture at the Academy Awards. Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of Water. Great ranking of the Universal Monster movies. My personal favorite remains The Wolfman, a tragic figure who we continue to sympathize with in spite of the horrors he commits. That is one of the great things about The Wolfman. As far as the Shape of Water movie, sort of. I get what you're saying. And Del Toro has gone on record to say that it was inspired by The Creature from the Black Lagoon. And, kind of, it is the same kind of monster, Gilman, Merman, whatever you want to call him. But I would not say that that's a retelling of The Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's such a completely different story. Good movie, but completely different story. My brother Josh, the film bestie, replied to him, I gotta check that out. It's pretty good. But if you are hoping for The Creature from the Black Lagoon, you're not gonna get it. Then, I've talked about this before. Sometimes YouTube censors your guys' comments. I don't. I don't care what you guys comment. I will leave it on there, and I will respond. I got a notification. I read it. Then when I went back to reread it for this, it's gone. So either the guy who commented, whose name I do not remember, or YouTube took it away. But the gist of it was somebody was butthurt because I didn't mention that The Creature from the Black Lagoon is a trilogy. I didn't mention that because I haven't reviewed the other two yet. But that doesn't take away from the fact that they have not done a real remake of it since. I am very aware that it is a trilogy. I will get to those eventually. But if it really bothers you that YouTubers like me don't mention that every time we mention The Creature from the Black Lagoon, then when you see Universal Monster reviews, keep scrolling.
Duh!
Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "What do you got against mummies? You hate single mummies? That's just ignorant, dog." That's so dumb, I'm just going to go to the next one. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "I prefer the musical version of Phantom. I know I don't usually like musicals. The main song, Phantom of the Opera, is amazeballs. That is strange. Of all the musicals you don't like. But for some reason, Phantom of the Opera. Okay. Like I said, I liked the Phantom of the Opera, the one with Gerard Butler. I got through it. I was, for the most part, entertained. Just some parts not really. It lagged on. But I tried to watch it a second time, and I got bored. It is one of those things, it's one and done. Then Jay McCool commented, "My least favorite would be the Phantom of the Opera. My favorite is the Wolfman, but the Invisible Man is a close second." Cool with that, but then again, I'm cool with whatever one is your favorite. At this point in my life, if I meet anybody who likes the Universal Monster movies, I get excited because most people will not bother to watch them nowadays. They're like, oh, it's black and white, it's old school, no CGI, no colorful graphics, no torture porn buckets of blood going on, and they won't even give it a chance. I like them because to me, a story is more important than effects. I found out my son is eating electrical cords. Now he's grounded until he conducts himself properly. So there you have it. That's Comic Corner this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications for when I post new videos, and leave a comment I can respond to in my next Comic Corner. Love you guys.